Now, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Not Iran's nuclear program, not Iran's ballistic missile program, stands as the most dire threat, not just to Israel, not just to the West, but to the Middle East. No, indeed, it is the Ayatollah regime, led by Supreme Leader Khamenei, that poses the greatest threats to the Middle East, Israel, and the Western world. You take away the Ayatollah regime, you take away, for the most part, or at the very least, the most diabolical part, of Iran's nuclear program, of Iran's ballistic missile program, and of Iran's proxy network that is still active and wreaking havoc across the Middle East. If we truly want a peaceful, stable, and prosperous Middle East, the Ayatollah regime needs to fall. And it's as simple as that. What we're doing now with the ceasefire is pretty much setting the conditions for a future conflict, and potentially the one after that. Very similar to the confrontations Israel's had with Hamas in 2008, 2012, 2014, now 2023. Time and time again, history has shown us that if we do not remove the cancer at its source, it will spread once more, this time further and more aggressively. And once again, people might call me a warmonger. And no, I do not believe that war should be your go-to. Absolutely not. I agree, diplomatic solutions should be sought, should be looked after, should be committed to the furthest extent possible. I 100% agree with that. The problem that we have in the West is that we have forgotten to draw the line. We have forgotten where to draw the line. We have forgotten to adapt. We have forgotten to assess and analyze pertaining to when diplomacy stops being efficient and merely becomes a tool serving our opposition.